Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to our Carpathian farm here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Welcome to all of our new subscribers, and welcome back to everybody who's been a member of this wonderful community for a while now. It's great to have you here with us as we continue on. I hope you're all having a safe and successful week so far. It is, of course, at the time of seeing this video, it is, of course, midweek. And so I hope your week is going well and you're doing well. And we are having a good time. To all of those who left comments in the various videos, thank you for your comments, your thoughts, your ideas, your suggestions, and feedback. It always helps me to know what my community is thinking, and I love interacting with you guys. I may not always agree with you on things, but, you know, that's okay. We all have the right to our opinions and our views. And I'll never hold that against you. So, that being said, all of our usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. So, let's grab our coffee and our donuts and our whatever we might be drinking and eating today at this time. Let's grab it from our favorite coffee shop, our favorite mom and pop shop, and let's get cracking. Okay, so today we want to finish up getting the barley planted here. Let's go ahead and get that going. Once we get that done, we can actually get some rolling done. You know what they say, rolling, rolling, rolling. We got to keep those. No, I'm gonna be quiet now before I get myself a copyright strike for no reason. Anyway. I hope you're all doing well. I'm feeling much better this week. A little more energetic. Glad to be over that head cold. My goodness, that was an annoying cold, let me tell you. Anyway, it is springtime here now, and I think we're pretty much done with the snow. I don't think we're going to have any more of that. So that's a good thing. I'm able to start opening the windows here slowly. I'm still being careful as to what temperatures to open my windows at, but I like the idea that I can. Usually around here, heating season goes to about May 15th, but, you know, it's been warm enough this year that I really haven't had to have my heat on since April 1st. So, that's a good thing. And of course, Little Kitten says hello to all of our members in this community. Little Kitten is my pet kitty cat. She's sleeping on the table next to me. All right, so we're planting barley here. We're going to be done this field in this episode, and then we're going to go ahead and start rolling this field, start getting it going. We got 2 fields to roll. I want to get the grass planted as well and get that field rolled. I really don't trust rolling with the other tractors. Although, let me just check to see, to be fair, because maybe we can do both at the same time. Let's see, 160 horsepower is what is needed. Okay. 190 horsepower for you. 175 for you. So we do have the... Actually, we do have what we need. We'll let him go ahead and do his thing. I think we'll use... Let's use the Veltra. Just because That's right. Alright, let's go find our roller. So we'll get this done. Should be able to get 2 things done in one shot. If we do this right. Let's see. Over here. Yep. I am thankful they actually left the roller in a place where I... I always get this wrong. Alright, let's go. And before we go up to do the rolling, let's just hop out real quick. Got to make sure our buddy Dusty is fed. Little kitten would not like that. I didn't make sure he had his food. No. There you go, Dusty. I'll go do the rolling and then we'll play later. Alright. Let's roll a field. No reason why we can't do some planting and rolling at the same time, right? So anyway, not much new this week, other than me feeling better and it being springtime outside, and so we're able to get fresh air into the place and start airing the place out from all the held up, bottled up air from winter time. Oh, come on, mouse. Let's stop doing that. Yes, I need a new mouse. Alright, let's let the rolling begin. There we go. It does seem like it's having a little trouble, even with that horsepower. See how it does. See, I can barely see the difference in the rolled texture. At least we'll have this field rolled. Nothing like a good cup of coffee. Now don't worry, we will go down the edges again, like we did before. Okay, so the other thing I thought about this week, off camera, is how we want to proceed forward, because we know we're going to need some upgraded equipment, especially if we're going to some bigger implements, especially if we're going to do contract work like cultivating and plowing. Putting lime down for people is easy. That's nothing. Fertilizer, we can do that easy too. We don't really need too big an implement for that. But you know, when it comes to cultivating and plant and plowing, we kind of do need bigger implements for the bigger fields. So I've been thinking about how we want to do that, how we want to go about that. And there are, like I said last week, there are a couple of options that we do have. We can lease the implements that we need and pay them down over time. Or if we can afford it, we can just buy it. You know, so it's not like we don't have options available to us, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. Now, the thing I don't want to do is I don't want to get us into a situation where we're spending more money than we're bringing in. And I'm sorry about that little audio thing there. That's Microsoft being Microsoft. They don't know when to stop fooling around with stuff that isn't broken. You know, there's this time-old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Microsoft doesn't know how to do that. Anyway, so I was saying, I really do think that we are at that point where we need to start thinking about that, but I don't want to make it so that we have too high a bill every month. So what I'm thinking is I mean, we're in October right now. I don't foresee us needing to do too much more cultivating this year, let alone plowing. I think I'd be surprised in this in-game year. We probably won't really need to do that again until April. In-game April, rather. So that's the question that we have to figure out, that we have to answer here, is what's the best way forward? And, you know, quite frankly, I'm not so sure that I know that answer yet. I think what we'll do is we'll take a look at the prices on the market, and we'll go from there. If it's something we can lease, then we'll do it. If it's something that we have to, if it's something we can buy outright, then we'll do it. I think that's going to be the way to do it. If it's something we need right away, but we don't have the money to buy it outright, we'll lease it and we'll pay it down. Is how we'll do it. But the things that we can buy straight off, we'll go ahead and just buy it outright. So I think that's how we'll do it. I don't think there's a better way. At least, you know, and there might be, but I'm probably missing it, so. And that's okay. It wouldn't be the first time, and I'm sure it ain't gonna be the last, so. So once we advance to the next day, we'll throw some fertilizer down. Because it will need it. And I gotta tell you guys, I've actually been playing in the No Man's Land center map off camera lately, and it's been fun. I've been enjoying it, just enjoying it. You know, while I was sick, I was of course laying on my back, and you know, bones hurting from all the coughing and things like that. So I wasn't near my computer, but it is. I have been enjoying the No Man's Land map again. And of course, No Man's Land is done by Alien Jim, and he also did Comlands. Two very good maps. I think he's got some more out there, though, that I haven't seen yet. But, well, actually, I know he's got more out there that I haven't seen yet. But yeah, I mean, it's a good map. Yeah, we're going to be done this map in no time. We're going to be done rolling this field in no time, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't really think if there... I don't think I've ever actually seen any rolling contracts yet. I do need to buy the DLCs that Giants has put out. Maybe the contracts are in there for stone picking and rolling. Maybe they're in there, I don't know. Excuse me, by the way. Still got the cough here and there, but doing much better. Now, as you know, we'll go around the edge of the field after. So, for those of you that play Farming Simulator, what maps, I'd be curious to know what maps you're playing and what maps you might think would be interesting to bring onto the channel. I know there's a lot of them out there. Yeah, we're about halfway done rolling this field already. That's not counting doing the edges. Rolling the field goes quicker, I've noticed. Alright, so I think this one will be okay. Let's go over to here, see how we're doing on our planning. We're doing really good. We're doing awesome sauce on the planning. Oh yeah. We just might be able to get the grass field planted today. Hot diggity darn. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're doing good here. Check on our rolling. Alright, doing good. So I was talking with one of my neighbors last night. I was out for a walk and decided I'd go to the store and make a run to the store and grab a couple of things I needed. And was on my way home and ran into a neighbor, so we ended up walking home together and talking. And we were talking about how fast kids grow up, and 1 minute you're holding them in your arms and they're a newborn, and next minute you're watching them go off to college. And we're talking about how fast it seems like it goes, but the time goes by. And we were remarking about our high school, the days we were in high school. Of course, he went to a different high school than I did. And I was telling him the story about a classmate of mine who, before graduation, I guess he went and did donuts in the baseball field in his Monte Carlo vehicle. Yeah, this kid had a Monte Carlo. Not sure what year it was, but I know it was an older one. And the school didn't really like that too much, which is understandable. But he never really got along with the school principal. Of course, the high school I went to, our head principal was called a headmaster. And they never got along, so I think that's probably why he did it. But, we were talking about all the stupid things we did when we were in our senior classes. And takes me back. What never ceases to amaze me when I talk to other people, and we talk about what we did in school and all the stupid pranks we used to pull and everything. It never ceases to amaze me how stupid we can be as kids. At all the stupid things we do. And then we then we become adults, and we realize, when our kids go and do dumb things, we realize how stupid some of the things that we did were. And, I think the worst thing I ever did was skip class a couple of times. I wasn't one to really smoke in school or, do anything that would really get me in serious trouble. I mean, I might have cut class a couple of times, but, I wasn't the type that did anything illegal or anything like that, so. But it just goes to show how stupid we can be when we're kids, because we don't have that state of mind that, oh, we should think this stuff through. Where when you're a kid, especially your senior year in high school, you've got that excuse me. Excuse me. You got that kind of mentality of rebellion, being a little bit rebellious. And I know I had that to a point as a kid. I think I kind of had it throughout my entire childhood, but you know, it never drove me to do anything illegal or that would cause me to do serious harm. I think the worst thing I did in school, other than skipping classes, running up and down the halls, pressing the button that would call the main office, and running, hightailing it away. I think that was the worst thing I ever did. And, you know, and I was somebody in school that I was liked, but, you know, there were those who didn't like me, I'm sure, but there were those who liked me and got along with me. You know, I tried to get along with everybody. It's not easy to do. And a lot of that's just because people have different personalities. We're almost done rolling this field. It's good. So as soon as our barley field is planted, we'll start rolling that one, and then we'll take the planter and we'll go and plant the grass field. Well, the barley field is rolling, getting rolled. And then that'll be our planning for this year anyway. This in-game calendar season, calendar year. And then over the winter, over the in-game winter, we can start doing things that will start bringing in revenue long term. Oh, I need to look to see if there's into that field leasing mod. I know there's a mod out there where you can actually lease fields, but I need to look into that. Knew there was something I forgot. Man, I almost thought he ended up in the stream again. That was funny. I have to admit, that was actually pretty funny. Yeah, okay, so if you look at the field just right, you can tell where it's been rolled. Yeah, you can tell where it's been rolled if you look at it just right. Okay, I really don't know why it's backing all the way up. I don't think it needed to do that. Oh, I bet I know what it's doing. Yeah. Not really sure why it was doing that, but... The good thing is we were there to catch it. Just goes to show the AI does have some calculation errors. So, which reminds me, I had a neighbor ask me about AI the other day. They were telling me they made pictures. They were making pictures using AI and whatnot. And, you know, it's cool and everything. But I told him, I said, you know, the problem is not that you're making the pictures with the AI, but, you know, the legal community has concerns and valid concerns about the copyright licensing for AI generated content like pictures and things like that. Because in some ways, if you're using AI to do that, you may not actually own the intellectual copyrights to those pictures that you make using AI. So I encouraged them to, you know, I said, you know, if you use AI if you want, but just know that you might run into some legal trouble. Because it's still a new area for, you know, for the legal system. And not just here in the US. That's, you know, I think that's an issue probably still in Europe too. So, and there are legal issues there that I think need to be sifted out, and they will be over time, you know, as courts, you know, begin tackling cases involving AI, and as legislatures around the world start legislating around AI, it'll start getting evened out more and more. But you know, it's just a sign. It's just another sign of technology being far ahead of the law, of the legal bit side of things. And you know, I don't like to see anybody get caught up in a legal quagmire if they can avoid it. So All right, we're almost done rolling this field, except for the edges. That's awesome sauce. We'll get this field all nicely rolled, and we can get it set up to roll the barley. The barley field. And it can do that while we run over and get the grass field planted. It'll be an episode well spent, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have done what we need to do. I think we'll take a few fertilizing contracts too, just to get fields, help other farmers get their fields fertilized. That we can do pretty easily. Okay. It's done everything it can do, so let's go ahead and let's lower that. Turn our lights on so that I can see the contrast. And let's get to it. Let's get these edges done. Hello, Mr. Church Bell. You know, I was remarking to a friend of mine the other day that it's so funny that every place I've lived over the years, there has been a church nearby. Now I'm just doing this, ladies and gentlemen, just so that I can see what still needs to be rolled. Okay. Alright, we'll do this. So yeah, every place I've lived in my adult life, there's either been a church right across the street, a school right across the street, or just down the road from me. You know what I mean? Literally within walking distance. And my friend was like, well, maybe that's a sign that you should go to church. And I'm like, well, I don't need to go to the Catholic Church or anything like that. I have my beliefs and I'm sticking to those beliefs. But we were both remarking how interesting that was. Alright, I think I'm done this. Let's see. Okay, there's still a little piece there. We're almost done. But yeah, it's interesting how that works out, I guess. Some would say it's a sign, and others would say, oh, that's just coincidence. I don't know. I do think things do happen for a reason. You know? Alright, let's get this all done. So I don't know. You know, maybe there's something to it. I don't know. I do believe that there is a purpose. Everything in life that happens to us does happen for a reason. But it's not a reason that we can control, necessarily. There are things we can do, but like we can obey the law, even if we disagree with the law. We can obey it. And there are things that we can do to take care of our health and well-being. Things like that. Alright, that should be that side. Yep. Okay, so now all I gotta do is go and grab that little bit we missed. I probably should have put the weight on the front of this thing, shouldn't I? Alright, let's see if I can... Alright, let me see where... Alright, so if I start swinging... Hit on it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it. Alright, so we should be able to get this. I knocked it out a little bit. Ah, I see it right there. I see it. Okay, that should get it. Yep. Alright. Alright, so this field is now rolled. Does not need anything more except fertilizer. Hooray! Alright, let's leave that right there for now. Because we still have to finish planting the barley field. But we now know we've got one field rolled. We're doing pretty good, though. What's more we got? Not too much more. Not too much more to go. Too bad I can't buy that. We can't afford that field right there. The soybean field. Wouldn't mind buying that and harvesting that up. Let's see, is there anything in the used marketplace? We haven't been checking that either. The truck here. It's actually not a bad price. Nothing really of use. Yeah, anyway. Okay. So the vehicle leasing cost, as you just saw, was applied. So let's see. Yeah, it actually does go down, doesn't it? 406.14. $406,414. We'll see if it goes down further. This tractor does pretty well, so. So we're doing pretty good, and I think we'll be done in this episode. Should be, anyway. Getting there. There we go. Grab myself a quick refill of coffee while this is continuing on. But yeah, so I think we're going to be okay. We're going to have this field planted this episode, maybe even rolled, I don't know. Here we go. That foliage is lovely, isn't it? It really is. Giants has done good with that. Yeah, we're going to be done soon. Now, let's see how the other fields... Oh, we could actually plow this grass field up. Maybe replant it. Plow it up and replant it, maybe. Alright, so this needs to be rolled, obviously. This needs to be fertilized. Yeah. Yeah, this needs to be fertilized. Okay, this field's going to need to be fertilized too. Yeah. So far, it doesn't seem to be missing any plantings. That's good. So then what we can do is in November we can fertilize, do one application of fertilization, and then in December we can do a second application of fertilization. That should give us what we need. I am thinking about getting sheep. Putting up a sheep pasture. I don't know where I'd put it though. Wait a minute. Is there a sheep pasture on the field somewhere? On the map? There is a ranch over here. Oh, we were just there the other day, weren't we? Sugar mill. There's a small gas station over there. Okay. It's good to know. Jenny's Old Stones Farm. Spinnery. So there is a spinnery over there, so there must be sheep on there. Must be a sheep farm somewhere. Biogas plant. Carpentry. We've been there to the sawmill. Supermarket. Tailor shop. Vehicles, shelters, storage. Okay, so that's where our stuff is. I don't see a sheep farm anywhere. Unless I'm missing it. I don't see one. The dairy there, so ranch. I don't know what that means. I guess I'll have to go over and look at that ranch because maybe there is a sheep farm over there. Maybe there is a sheep pen. I just don't see a sheep pen anywhere. Cow barn. Cow barn. Pig pen, so we could get pigs. It's the horse barn. Yeah, I don't see a sheep barn. Huh. Interesting. No. I wonder why there's not a sheep barn. There's the... There must be a sheep barn over here somewhere. It's gotta be. Well, there is this here. Huh. Yeah, I don't see a sheep barn. Well, that's something we're gonna have to sort out. They got a spinnery. Why don't you have a... Why don't you have a... sheep barn out there. Maybe it's something that he forgot. Its author could have actually forgotten that on the map. It's okay. Even a small sheep pen will be alright. Because we just need the wool for the spinnery. And I'm gonna push the day back again, ladies and gentlemen, the time of day back. Just so that we can see what we're doing. So that's something we're gonna have to think about, though, because I didn't know there was a there wasn't a. I always thought there was a sheep barn somewhere, a sheep pen somewhere on this map, but I guess not. But it doesn't really make sense why you'd put a spinnery up and not have a sheep barn, a sheep pen. That doesn't make sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. Well, so far it seems to be doing all the edges of this field just fine. So I don't really think we're going to have a problem here. Which is a good thing. Man, look at all that money we could be making with these soybeans, or sunflowers. Oh well. I also want to put up a chicken pen too. Because chicken pens can actually give us eggs, which we can sell at the market. Along with our greenhouses. And you know how much that'll help us. Oh yeah. We're doing good. Let's see, how much should a sheep pen cost us? Or maybe we'll just go for the chicken pen first. Let's see. Production. All right, well, I think we can go ahead and put our let's go ahead and put our greenhouses in at least, right? Oh, you know what? I just had a thought. Maybe I could put a sheep pen right here. It's small enough. I said maybe. Let's say we would. All right, so what if we put and I don't know where to put this thing. What if we put one? Oh, where to put this darn thing? That would just stick out too much. Well, unless I did it like this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, let's see what we got here. Cow. Let's see what we can get. Oh, goodness gracious. That is... Okay, well, actually... Yeah, do some flattening there. You could actually do it. Hmm. I want to put it there. Maybe we'll have some kind of buildings. Oh. All right, so we got a chicken pasture, got a chicken coop, got the greenhouses. We just need to actually get the water into them. So let's see if we can't buy a water trailer. I think, yeah, it's going to be in here. That can carry water. Oh, come on. All right, let's grab this one. That's 25 grand. Let's see. It doesn't give a lease option. Yeah, let's just buy it. All right, so we got a water trailer. Got a water trailer, that's good. Let's go grab that. We'll run over and grab our brand new water trailer. We'll come back and we'll start loading that up. Getting the greenhouses filled. I know our chickens are going to need some water too, so. And the reality is, you got to spend a little bit of money to make some money, so. There's a choo-choo train. I'll have to come back over and grab that stuff. I'll come back over with the other trailer at some point and grab that. Okay, we got our trailer, or water tanker rather. That field will actually be good to have right there. Now, I also do have a meeting we're supposed to go to. We're supposed to go to with the city. They did give me a call and say, hey, can you come over and have a chat so we can have a chat? And I said, sure. So we'll be talking with the city of Carpathia. I'll definitely be letting you know how that meeting goes. Hopefully we're not screwing things up too bad. I don't think we are. I think we're okay. Alright, so we are back. Oh yeah, water tanker's over here. Alright, we'll go and start loading up, filling the tractors, or the greenhouses rather. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, each these large greenhouses takes 4 or 5 loads of water. We also got to start loading water into our stone crusher too. Okay. Oh, I never realized there was a gate there to that field. Huh. Never even realized that. Okay, that's one greenhouse full. About 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 loads. Okay, well, that's good to know. That means the greenhouses will be able to start producing. So we put the half load in greenhouse number 2. I really should move that hay trailer. Don't know why I put it there. Oh, I know why I put it there. I thought it was going to be out of the way. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh well. I can fix that easy. Okay, one more full tank load for the for greenhouse 2, and then 2.5 loads for greenhouse 3. And those will be ready to start producing. Okay. That one should be full. So if I'm right, we have 2.5 loads to do. for the greenhouse 3. And then we just got to fill up the water in the, add the water to the stone crusher. Now, the only thing about that chicken pasture that we just put down that I don't like, yeah, that's full, is that fluorescent green. I might actually get rid of that and redo it. Okay, 1.5 loads to go. We'll go after this and we'll check our planning, see how we're doing there. At least we'll get our greenhouses in play. And probably what I will do off camera, ladies and gentlemen, is I will add the water to the stone crusher. So that way we're not sitting around doing that all day, all episode next time. That way the water will be in the stone crusher and ready to go. Still got to fill up all the stone in it, but at least the water will be there. Okay, this should be the final half load for the greenhouse 3. Yep. All right, let's nice up. All right, so one needs to be lettuce, one needs to be tomato. All right. So this one we'll do strawberry. Or tomato. Some people call it tomatoes, some people call it tomatoes. This one we'll say lettuce. It is active, right? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't know you could do all three in the... Okay. Alright, so that should... Okay, that should actually get them going. Yeah, those are working. And those are working. Okay, cool. Alright, so our greenhouses, ladies and gentlemen, are... Oh. Oh. Are producing... I really hate how unnatural this looks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... sell you, get rid of that. And let's see. Animals. Let's get a better chicken coop, shall we? Alright, that's not the one I want. Oi! Okay, this one... Yeah, that'll work. Now, does this require water? Requires chicken food. I'm gonna assume... Assuming it probably does. Alright, let's go check our planter. Almost done planting. We'll finish up the episode by finishing this wheat. Planting this field. How about that? Now we got greenhouses going, so that's going to give us some income down the line. We're going to be able to get the chickens going. Very soon. So that's going to give us some more income there with the eggs. And I will go and have a chat with the folks over at the at the City Hall with the City of Carpathia. See what they want. Hopefully we didn't mess anything up. I don't think we did, but... But now at least we'll have some forms of another source of revenue, 2 more sources of revenue coming in over time. Excuse me. So that in my book is good. And like I said, we're almost done planting this field. Just to, not much more. So we're going to be done with this field here in a minute. And that'll be it. Yeah, it's going to do this to me, isn't it? I mean, we're almost done, so let me do that so that way we don't hit that alarm. We'll finish up planting this field. Well, this tractor's going to need some maintenance. And there we go. All right, let's see if we got all of the... all right, so it needs to be rolled. Perfect. All right, we'll get that set up to go and plant that. Let's run this over to the other field where we're going to plant the grass. This field is now all planted, so now we got the barley crop in. Was one of my goals for today episode. Whoa. Where's my... I think I missed the road. I did. Oops. Ah. Maybe I should have my tractor's license. No, I don't think. There we go. Trying to find the road. Some corn there needing to be harvested. These two fields here would not be bad to own either. All right, we'll leave it there for now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have done a lot today, really. Let's take a look at what we've done. We've finished planting the barley crop. We've rolled the wheat field, so that's now set, ready to be fertilized. We'll roll in the next episode, we'll roll the barley crop and plant the grass field. We've purchased greenhouses, 3, and got the production going for those. So those will start bringing us income. We've also added a chicken doesn't look like it needs water. We also have that, so we have the chicken feed ready, chicken lot ready to go, or chicken coop, and we're doing okay. And we fed our buddy Dusty. I wonder if, too bad I couldn't sell that. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button and hit that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And I hope you have a safe. Be sure to leave your thoughts, your ideas, your feedback, your comments in the description, in the comments section for the video, and I will respond to you. I do enjoy interacting with you all, as you all are one of the coolest communities in the world, and I'm so honored that you are subscribers and you're following the channel, you're liking the content. You all are awesome. That being said, please be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, your pet puppy dog, your pet bunny rabbit, your pet parakeet, whoever it may be. Be sure to share the link to the channel with them. It does help our wonderful community grow, and it helps the channel get more exposure out there as well. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to this meeting with the city of Carpathia, and I'll let you know the outcome of that in the next episode. And I hope you have a safe and wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next episode of our Carpathian Farm here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!